Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where today I have a product that's been one of the most asked for by subscribers, and I finally have it, even if it's about a week later than I wanted to do it. And these are the Lady Gaga Oreos. And here we have a closer look at the packaging. Lady Gaga is very controversial, and I'm already getting that vibe from this. You can see the design is made to look like there's a rip in the package, and I have to say it's particularly convincing looking through the lens of the camera, not so much when you're looking at it in real life. And then you've got this mirror foil on there, give you a mirror effect. And here you've got the classic Oreo logo, and it says limited edition. And over here you have something that says Chromatica, which is the new album. And down here it says pink colored golden cookie with green cream. And then on the back we have, I think, kind of a missed opportunity where there's really nothing about Lady Gaga, just this QR code. Okay, so here we have the flap pulled open, and you can see that it does almost exactly resemble the color tones that are on the fake picture on the front. I'll just zoom in a little closer there. Very vibrant filling color, even more so than the cookie color itself. And another phenomenon I want to point out I've noticed in recent Oreo purchases is apparently robots at the factory helping themselves to cookies as they go by on the conveyor belt, because look here, look there, there's one missing from each row there. Those nimble fingers of the robots at the factory, always taking a cookie for themselves. Now I just want to zoom in here because this is very interesting, that one side of the sandwich cookie is your standard Oreo logo, but on the other side here you have different designs. For each one, a heart. I guess this is Lady Gaga herself on here. Some kind of a Illuminati symbolism, I guess. You have the album name. So that's a nice extra detail on these. And I just want to give a shout out to a couple of subscribers. One is Joe, who's getting his life back on track with the Robert Dyer channel, and also Ryan Nguyen, who has a very smart sister who bought him some of the merchandise from the Robert Dyer channel store, which you can find directly below here. Thank you very much, Ryan and Joe, for your support. And if you would like a shout out here on the channel, just order a Robert Dyer channel t-shirt or other merchandise from the store. Tag me on a photo of it online, and then I will give you two a shout out right here on the channel. And right now we're going to test out these Oreo cookies, and the aroma, I would say, fairly similar to the vanilla Oreo cookie. As far as how it tastes, I think I better open one of these up so that we can get a separate taste of the cookie first, then the cream filling, and then finally together. So let's take the plain cookie by itself, and let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, the actual cookie, it does have a very distinct vanilla note to it, but I also detect a little bit of a malted, like a Whopper candy type element to the flavor as well. Seems a little bit more flavor to it, a stronger flavor than the typical vanilla Oreo cookie. Now let's try this directly from the laboratories at Monsanto. Whatever this is, the cream filling. Look at that. Not quite as concentrated sugar flavor as the typical cream filling. I don't know if it's the dye being added that sort of takes a little bit of the edge off of it. Let's now go ahead and try it all together the way it's meant to be in the sandwich form.
Bob, I was just watching your little Lent video and started reminiscing about my own misspent youth. Growing up in the South Bronx, for me, church was that weekly reminder that there was something worse than school. But seriously, Bob, now I'm jealous and I want to make my own Lent video. I'm pretty sure my Bible's here somewhere on the floor, probably between an empty Hungry Man fried chicken tray and volume 20 of Girls Gone Wild. Now, if you excuse me, Bob, I need to get back to eating a big old slice of sweet potato pie and watering my Report of the Week Chia Pet. I'm going to put him on my Chia Pet display shelf right between Pennywise and Lyle Wagner. They teach me to talk. I like those guys.
I always knew one day I'm coming here. United States.
I mean, Bob, when you say Lady Gaga Oreos, it's not Gaga Oreos unless you rip that flap open and white powder flies all over the room like Edmonton on Christmas Eve. So say goodnight to the bad guy, Bob. You're never gonna see a bad guy like this again. You effing cockroach.
You effing cockroach.
It really gave it a boost of flavor when I ate it just all put together the way it comes out of the package. When I broke them apart, the cream filling was not as, I would say, flavorful and addictive as the typical regular Oreo filling is. I know I've noticed with cake icing sometimes that the more concentrated the food coloring is in it, it sometimes can dull the flavor a little bit. The packaging does really stand out with this metallic pink and the mirror letters and the rip on the cover, the fake rip on the cover. So it's really impressively done, very slick, but I think they could have done a lot more with the back on here. And there is a little thing on the side here that I missed that says, in Chromatica, no one thing is greater than another. It's one of those novelty products, and I always like a novelty product. You'll look back in 10 years and remember, yeah, that time I got those Lady Gaga Oreos, or the Game of Thrones Oreos, or the candies that blew up in my mouth, whatever it may be. I can never criticize a company for coming up with a novelty product that does something interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm tempted to say 4 stars, but I would say in delivering a product that does pretty much represent the artist and seem to have at least a significant amount of input from the artist and still tastes very good in the end product, I'm going to go ahead and give these 5 stars. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.